Good evening and welcome to the news at 10. His Majesty the King held talks with visiting German Defense Minister Ursula von der Leyen on bilateral ties, namely in the defense and military fields. During a meeting at Al Husseiniya Palace attended by Crown Prince Hussein, the King lauded Germany's aid offered to Jordan to help it carry out development programs. Discussions also touched on Mideast developments, including the Palestinian cause and Jerusalem. His Majesty said the issue of Jerusalem should be resolved within a holistic settlement that achieves the establishment of a sovereign Palestinian state with East Jerusalem as its capital. Talks also touched on war on terrorism, as the two sides stressed the need to intensify coordination and cooperation among all concerned regional and global parties. The German minister commended Jordan's key role towards regional issues, expressing her country's desire to offer further help to the kingdom. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff General Mahmoud Frihat commended the German government for military aid offered to the kingdom. Frihat made his remarks as he attended, along with the German defense minister, a handover ceremony of 2 training aircraft and a number of military vehicles provided by Germany. He underlined Germany's commitment to supporting Jordan in combating terrorism and handling the Syrian refugee crisis. The German minister said her country also provided Jordan's army with surveillance equipment to help secure the border with Syria. The German assistance aims at building the defense capabilities of the Jordanian armed forces and enhancing their basic and operational needs. The Senate's Financial and Economic Committee in today's meeting, chaired by Senate Speaker Faisal Al-Fayez, discussed with Prime Minister Han al-Mulki the fiscal reform implemented by the kingdom. Fayez said any reform carried out by the government should take into consideration the expansion of the middle class. He called on the government to find appropriate procedures in fighting tax evasion and enhancing the social security network. The Senate Speaker urged the government to remove all obstacles hindering investment and to fight bureaucracy. Mulki said the government's allocation in the general budget of 171 million dinars came to protect low-income groups and the middle class. A bomb blast in the Lebanese city of Sidon wounded a member of the Palestinian group Hamas, destroying his car as he was about to get in. The target, Mohammed Hamdan, was not a publicly known Hamas figure in Lebanon. A statement from Hamas confirmed he was a member of the group without detailing his role, and said initial indications suggested Israel was behind the bombing. There was no immediate comment from Israel. A Pegasus airline flight skidded off the runway of a Turkish coastal airport and plunged down a steep slope on the edge of the Black Sea, ending up only meters from the water's edge. The incident happened last night at Trabzon Airport in northeast Turkey. None of the 168 people on board was hurt in the incident. Pegasus Airlines said in a statement that the Boeing 737-800 aircraft had a runway excursion incident as it landed. A magnitude 7.1 earthquake struck the coast of southern Peru, killing 1 person and injuring dozens. The quake hit offshore in the early morning hours at a depth of around 36 kilometers, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. Cars were stopped along the Pan American Highway due to the damage caused by the quake, and a circulated footage showed cracks in the walls of homes and buildings. Earthquakes are common in Peru, but many homes are not built to withstand them. Paragliding is holding its World Cup Super Final in Colombia until the 20th, and already flyers have made a spectacular sight as they sailed above the town on the slopes of the Andes Mountains. The World Cup Tour sees pilots or teams of pilots set a course and a task. They have to fly the course and complete the task, which can include making a designated maneuver within a specific time limit. In one of the challenges, flyers were asked to follow a 81-kilometer course up and down the valley, completing a number of concentric circle midway. And finally, for a quick look at the weather, cold and cloudy conditions continue tomorrow with possible rainfall in the northern and central parts of the kingdom, while winds will be westerly to northwesterly moderate. Amman can expect a high of 11 degrees Celsius, dropping down to 5 at night. Further south in the Gulf of Aqaba, fair conditions are expected with a high of 21 degrees and a low of 8. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news. I'm Nancy Khair. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.